All right, brother. My mind is telling me no.
But my body.
My body is telling me yes.
Baby.
I don't wanna hurt nobody. But there's something.
I must confess.
I screwed that up,
we
dude.
fucked that up, dude.
No. I screwed that up.
There is something I must confess. And then you riff like a motherfucker.
Damn.
Just some crazy shit, dude.
I just knew the beginning of that. My bad.
I must confess.
Whoa.
And you know, some crazy shit.
You're going to take us to church right now, brother.
Oh, I'm about to take you to church. All right,
I'm about to take you to church.
Yeah, my bad.
It's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood.
Bring it down. All right.
Bro. You need a haircut, dog.
I know.
I need a haircut.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You know how close I was to cutting my own hair? You saw me watching those videos of
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, that's not good.
The Beard brand. That's a good show. I was so close, dude. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. As soon as I grabbed the clipper, nah, I put it down.
Yeah, but you fucking suck at cutting hair.
Yeah, I don't cut hair for a living, dog.
Yeah, I know, but
Better than you.
at least you had the courage to try.
I cut my brother's hair. It came out all right.
Well,
it was a simple cut.
You cut.
We don't talk about that. But it was a simple cut. That's all you gotta know.
I mean, you.
Hey, if you need me to cut your hair, I'll cut your hair.
No, dude, why? So you can fucking leave me looking like that guy from prom?
Okay, it's either that or experience what you experience going into a barbershop.
Which is what?
You know how it is going into a barbershop now. Well, not now, but like when you normally go into a barbershop, nobody greets you. It's like, where am I? Like, where do I go? You know what I mean?
Oh, but what does that have to do with?
I'm saying you can have some great customer service with me.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Or you can go into some place where I guess customer service doesn't exist.
I would still go to a fucking barbershop.
I hate you. But have you experienced that before, though?
Yeah, dude.
Why is that, dude? Oh my goodness.
I don't know. I have no idea.
It's like,
well, let's think about this for a second. Like, why do at least the barbershops that we've been to in our area, the people that work there are a little... I guess they don't really care much for...
You mean like they just lack the customer service experience? They lack the customer service.
Yeah, or just maybe even like basic
knowledge.
Social interaction. Like
Yeah.
their interacting skills, their social skills are poor.
From what I've experienced, they have gotten better. But back when I was back in high school, I'd go into a barbershop and I have no clue what the heck is going on. Like, is there a sign in? Is there some sort of appointments? That didn't even register through my mind. Like, nobody says anything. They just say hello. And you're just like, okay, do I sit down? And then it's like people are coming in, they're signing off, and then people are getting called up, and they're like, oh, bro, you didn't sign up? No, dude.
No, because I don't know how this fucking system works.
Right. I don't know how the system works. It's my first time coming into a barbershop. Every single barbershop is also different. So, what the heck?
So why do we deal with it, though? As customers, why do we...
Because we need a haircut.
I know, but if you go to a grocery store and they treat you like shit, you don't go back to the grocery store. You just go to the one down the street. Maybe it's a proximity thing. Maybe it's an availability thing.
I think it's an availability
Because there's
thing.
not only are there not a barbershop like in every corner,
right?
But not every, I would say out of all the barbershops that are out there, maybe like 20% actually have people there who know how to cut hair good. And even at the barbershops that cut hair good, you still have those maybe 2-3 barbers that cut like shit.
Yeah, because you do start to choose like, okay, this is the dude I'm going to go with in case this guy's not here.
Yeah.
This is the guy I'm going to avoid at all costs. Just from experience, like either
No,
cutting your own hair or cutting somebody else's hair, you see them pass by, you're like, oh man.
those people have gotten better, by the way. It's not like they.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They start cutting hair more and they get better. And
As you go, yeah.
I've gone back to those people and I've had my hair cut by them, and you know it's okay, but it's one of those situations where you find someone that cuts your hair good, you're happy with the outcome, and you literally don't know where else to go.
You don't, and I think it is that availability thing, dude. Because
so you deal with the stupid shit.
Yeah, you're like whatever. My hair's gonna grow back. You know what I mean? Because when I would go to this one barbershop in Paris, I remember I forgot to tip this guy, and I felt so bad for not tipping the dude. And
it depends on how much the fucking
the haircut is.
Did you have an appointment?
No, it was like a walk-in.
Oh, okay.
But I usually go with the guy, so I was waiting for him. And I forgot to tip him. And the next time I went to go get a haircut, that was just like going through my head, like, oh, dude, I forgot to tip this guy. He's gonna fuck up my hair. Like, it's gonna come out bad. Like, he knows it. And these guys get like hundreds of customers coming in weekly. And I mentioned it to him, like, hey, dude, my bad. Like, I forgot to tip you last time, bro. Like, my bad.
I got you this time, or
yeah, like I got you this time. And he's like, oh no, like don't even worry about it, dude. Like it's totally cool. Just whatever you want, go ahead and tip whatever you feel like tipping. But I just felt so bad. But I think like I could have gone to somewhere else. I could have gone to another place. But I think that comes down to that availability that you're talking about, which is I already know this dude. I've been here many times.
Yeah, and then you build like a little rapport with them.
Yeah, you build it. Yeah, exactly. So I think it does come down to that.
Just stop. I just wish they would stop answering your fucking phone calls in the middle of my haircut, please.
That can get annoying sometimes, yeah.
Like, even if it's I don't want to hear you have a personal conversation with your girlfriend in the middle of my haircut.
Or your homie.
The homies are okay. It's kind of bearable. It's when the girl calls, because I've had that a few times already.
How is it different? Or what do you mean?
I don't want to hear somebody like, I don't even want to get into it. But I don't want to hear my barber talking about how he's going to fucking, come on her back.
Okay, come on, bro.
You asked me.
I highly doubt they're talking about that while they're with their client.
Are you?
Okay, so you're talking you're talking from experience.
Verbatim, that's what he said.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. He must be really comfortable with you. Like, either that or he's trying to prove something, or he's trying to.
I don't think it's either of those. I think it comes down to genuinely not giving a fuck. Like, you don't care who's around you. This was the owner, by the way, so maybe it was a little bit different. Like, this was the owner of the barbershop, so he really has a sense of, like, it doesn't matter who's there. Whether you get up and leave, it makes no difference to him, because he has fucking 50 other people lined up coming in after you. So he's going to have a clientele regardless.
Yeah.
And yeah, it wasn't at the barbershop that I get my hair cut now.
Okay.
It was in the one off of Winchester.
Ah, okay.
I don't want to put their name out, but
yeah, no, I got you.
You know who the owner was?
Right.
There.
Yeah.
It was him.
What the
But it was one of those, and it was just like, it didn't make me uncomfortable, but at the same time, I was a little, like, disappointed. I was like, wow, bro, like, really? This is...
You wanted some sort of professionalism, like...
Yeah.
At the least.
At the least, bro.
I'm pretty happy with the barber I go with now. And the one prior to that, I go over in Paris. His name is Eric. Legacy Barbershop. He just opened up his shop. Super cool dude. Great staff. Great, just everything. I like it. It's pretty cool. I had really good experience there so far. But yeah, I don't think I would switch to another barber.
Does he talk normally?
Yeah. Like,
okay.
What do you mean normally?
Oh, I'm just saying, dude.
Just like a normal conversation, like.
Yeah, I mean, not to generalize or stereotype or anything, but God damn, dude, you know exactly what I'm referencing.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Like,
It's a very interesting lingo. Like
a lot of fools.
Yeah.
Not even the complete word. Fools.
Yeah.
It's just fools, like FOOS. Like nah, fool.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is the way they talk. It's
It's just normal to
fine.
them.
It's just it's a little strange. I think it's a little weird.
No. He could. He's
like imagine working at like Home Depot or some shit.
Yeah.
And approaching a customer like, "What's up, fool? Hey, fool, you finding everything okay, fool? Or like, do you need something? Or like, what's up, fool? You looking at the
lawnmowers? You can look at this dude like,
yo, I saw you looking at these fucking lawnmowers right here, fool, and I mean, I don't have one, fool, but I heard this one's like okay,
like this one's all right,
This one's okay, but like, I don't even fucking mow my lawn, fool, so I
don't even fucking know. Do it like.
They just fucking pay me to wear this fucking apron and just be here,
Oh yeah,
I would. A lot of that.
Yeah, I would probably step away.
Ooh, I just went into character, bro.
I would step away for sure. I'd be like, let me go talk to Ron over here. It seems like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's that level of professionalism that I'm talking about. That I feel like a lot of barbershops, they need to kind of up, man. Come on, like. You come in and you have no clue what the heck you got to do or what you're doing. For somebody who is like a first time going into that type of barbershop, because usually, people go to like either salons or supercuts or whatever, and they want to try like to get like an actual good fade. Because these barbers, like, they do good fades and they do good haircuts compared to like a supercuts or something else. Because I've seen those haircuts. I don't know if you've ever been there.
Oh, dude, Great Clips was my fucking joint, dog.
Why though?
$5.
Are you serious?
With an appointment. You log into the app, you sign in, it says your wait time is 10 minutes, be here in 10 minutes. You go in, you get your fucking shitty ass garbage fucking haircut, and you pay $5.
Wow.
And that's it. And you walk out. But
are these people have their like certificate?
They're
though,
certified
right? For cutting hair.
Yeah. You have to reach a certain level of shittiness in order to work at Great Clips. Like, if you work at Great Clips, I don't even consider you a fucking barber.
Nah. It's more of like a hairstylist or something.
Yeah, that's maybe my fault.
That's true, dude.
It's not really meant for men, so maybe it's my own fucking fault.
Well, it's more for hairstyling.
It's more hair like dyeing. What's the salon?
Yeah.
Like a salon.
Yeah.
Like
where it's more of that.
Yeah. Which, by the way, when women get their fucking haircuts, bro, sometimes that shit makes no sense. Because they pay fucking $30, $40, sometimes even more.
They pay so much, dude.
And they do, like, trims.
They probably spend about, I think, like, 15 minutes, maybe?
No, more.
More cutting their hair?
Cutting their hair?
Yeah, because
dude, a lot.
Really? Because I've seen sometimes they just do, like a trim. Like, just trim the tips.
Which?
Boom, $35.
Stupid.
Whereas if you get a fade and then you get a lineup and then you get, you know what I mean?
It's a whole masterpiece, bro.
It's like $25 or.
That's an art though, because you're fading, you're fucking, you're lining everything up precisely, and then you're blending everything in.
It's not easy, dude.
It's like a whole fucking thing, as opposed to just taking some scissors and cutting an inch, of the circumference of your hair. I don't even know if that's the
I feel like word, also when the hair is longer, it's less harder to kind of fuck up because, the hair just kind of flows. They can cover it up. But then when you're going into like a short hair, like say you're going into like a 0 or something like that, and you're starting to blend in, then you can notice differences. Like, yo, bro, I could see like a freaking line going across your head. You know what I mean?
Which I've had.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a lot harder doing that than doing, the hairstylist or whatnot. But yeah, man, just up your customer service game.
Nice people though.
Yeah, super cool.
Cool people, nice cool people. Dudes. But
a lot less girl barbers.
I would just like to be
There's a lot less girl barbers. I've actually never seen a girl barber walking into a barbershop except for this one.
Was she good?
Yeah. She cuts hair good, but there's a lot less girl barbers, and I wonder why that is. Maybe they just focus more on like the hairstyling, like the dyeing and all that other stuff.
Probably.
They're more inclined to that.
Females want to cut other females' hair because they understand what it takes to cut a female's hair. Same thing for guys.
That makes sense.
Like, guys know what the other guy wants to look like. They know what the end result needs to be in order to pull bitches. That's why you get a haircut, to look good, to be socially presentable. Like, think about it, bro.
To look at
You don't get a
the
fucking
part.
You get a haircut to feel better about yourself in order to present yourself with more confidence in public.
Yes.
That's it. Why do you do that? I mean, the majority of us is to, impress girls.
Very true.
And that's it.
And if that's the case, then
it's more relatable.
In regards to, see if this is gonna make sense. So obviously, somebody doing their hair, a guy doing their hair, getting a haircut, it's to, like you say, look more presentable, to make themselves feel more confident.
Mm-hmm.
And now, when it comes to doing other things, like, for example, I don't know, other things you can do to yourself to look more presentable. Like, what is a good example of that people do?
For men?
Yeah.
It's all hygiene. Like, men don't have the luxury of makeup
Okay.
or fucking foundation and concealer and, getting your eyebrows done, although some men do.
Okay, see, now that right there, what you just said, getting your eyebrows done. Some men consider that, yo, bro, like that's a little too much.
It's fine.
Or were some,
if you like, get rid of like the excess around
like,
the
clean
edges
it up
and shit. Yeah, just clean your shit up.
But how is that if you get like a super like sharp,
I don't know about that.
Excuse me, like a sharp, clean look on your eyebrows?
I'm gonna look at you like you're kind of weird.
But why is that any different than doing your hair and lining up your hair? Why is that acceptable and your eyebrows not acceptable?
Because girls don't line up their hair.
Okay, what does that have to do?
But girls do their
No,
eyebrows.
but what I'm saying is you do it
Mm-hmm.
to look more presentable. You do it to look better, because
But
symmetry,
you're asking me
because
why
symmetry.
it's viewed differently.
I don't think that's why it's viewed differently, though.
Yeah, it is.
No, just because girls don't get their lineups, because girls don't line up their hair.
No. It's specifically because girls are known to get their eyebrows done. It's the same reason why men don't get like manicures and pedicures would be the same conversation.
Okay.
I think it would be
But again, it's hygiene.
Yeah, I'm saying it would be acceptable. Like, it would make sense for you to fucking clean up your nails,
Yeah,
or whatever, to just, hygiene, maintain yourself, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But most people don't do it because it's a female activity.
I mean, viewed by society, obviously.
Yeah, for the most part. So
okay, so it's
that's
more
why
it's
dudes
more
don't do it.
feminine.
Yeah,
That's what it's.
that's
yeah.
why you don't do it.
Yeah.
You can apply that to anything, dude. It's like, why don't we wear makeup? It sucks for us, dude, because we don't have makeup. Like, if guys are born
Yeah. With like.
ugly,
Mm-hmm.
you better have a fucking dude.
You better have some great game, brother.
Good game. Be clean. Have a fucking dope ass fit. Have a nice haircut. Be successful.
Yeah.
Successful dudes are really, doesn't matter what the fuck you look like when you're successful and you have a certain amount of power and money. But I'm talking for just like the average dude. If you're, on the lower scale of what's, socially looked at as attractive,
Mm-hmm.
then you need to compensate with other shit.
Yeah.
Humor, and then of course you have your
probably,
you have
even
your
though you
fucking
can't
physical
work
attributes.
out your face. Yep.
Like, again, physique.
Yeah.
But just looking presentable.
Yep.
Because otherwise, come on, dude. Like, on top of that, you're gonna be a slob.
I know.
Come on.
It's like you just completely given up.
You can, but just you're not
Don't expect to be getting like
pussy.
Well, don't expect to be getting like, I guess, this caliber of girl. You know what I mean? Like, accept your standards, accept your level.
Oh, ooh, that's interesting, bro.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, So if you're less attractive and you don't take care of yourself, you can still get girls, but
Right.
it's gonna be, at a different caliber.
It's all about levels.
It's gonna be at a different level.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Now, if you have money, do you think that'll change?
A better question is, if you don't have money, do you think that'll change?
Oh, for sure, bro.
Like, if you don't have money, but you take care of yourself, you got, good personality, fucking good game, and you're just a cool-ass dude.
Yes.
Can you still get a more attractive girl?
Yeah, I think you can. I think you can because...
Who people would consider, like, out of your league, to put it in, like,
yeah, dude. I mean,
regular
you've seen
terms.
it. We've both seen it. We've both seen dudes.
Very few and far between, though.
Yeah, but those are the guys that are taking the shots, dude. Those are the guys that are willing to take the shot. Because like I told you,
and every
you don't
time
score the shots you don't take.
Every time you do see it, it's not just somebody who's a little bit out of their league. It's somebody who's like, you look at that and you're like,
how
the fuck did that happen?
Yeah.
But
that's the thing too, dude. Like,
the majority of times you talk to those dudes and they're solid individuals.
Yeah, they're super cool. It's very outgoing, just very outspoken.
Yeah, man.
And I feel like a lot of girls do like that.
I'd fucking date them.
All right. But
if I was, on the other spectrum of things.
Yes.
I have no shame in saying that.
But I'm sure girls like that, right? Somebody who is, I guess, confident about themselves and is willing to take control of the wheel. Yeah. Because you have these dudes that are, yes, they're good looking and everything, but they're not willing to take that shot in hopes of avoiding to look like an idiot, because I guess their pride is much more important than them actually getting to know this person or I guess scoring with this girl. Whereas these other guys, it's not that.
You think it's because they have less
to lose? Probably, man.
Not to be fucked up or anything. No. But just like they almost see it as like.
What I'm saying is, not that they don't have a lot to lose, but I think they're not so caught up in how they look. They're okay with how they look, and they've accepted it. And they said, "Hey, you know what? I gotta put more game. I gotta do more to be able to score the girl that I want to get."
So it's just a greater sense of overall confidence.
Pretty much.
Basically.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's what they're going for.
Yeah. Or you can just get super successful.
Yeah.
Make a lot of money.
The money will speak for itself. Pretty much.
There's a saying in Spanish that you've probably heard. It's called, or it goes... Did it stop? Dinero mata carita. You've heard that?
I have never heard of that.
Basically, money over looks.
Dinero mata carita.
Money over looks. Which, in turn, kind of translates to success over looks.
Okay.
Because if you really think about it, like, successful dudes are really getting, like, the top end females. Like, if Jay-Z had a good job, say he was, at executive at some company and made like a solid 6-figure.
You calling Jay-Z ugly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be able to get somebody like Beyonce. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the fucking level.
You mean Beyonce being Beyonce, like who she is, what she's created, and what she's become? And like Jay-Z being like a janitor? Or what do you mean? Or maybe not that so different.
Yeah, that's a pretty extreme.
Yeah, it's very extreme.
Maybe even if they were on the same level.
Okay. But not as like what Jay-Z is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe that was a bad analogy, because I feel like also when you get to a certain level, you have you have to play with other players inside of your field. Like, who else is Beyonce really gonna get with?
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, for her to be with Jay-Z makes sense because they're both really at the top of their tier.
Yeah.
Inside of their, category. So, but I feel like if Beyonce was, a normal chick, and Jay-Z was, was a regular guy, like a day-to-day guy, your average Joe type of dude, that shit would never happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's only when, success and power, status really allows you to enter certain arenas when it comes to dating and women in which you otherwise wouldn't be able to get into. Like, it opens those doors for you, which is, they can try to deny it all they want, but
yeah,
a lot of girls have told me otherwise, but it's just, I mean, we've seen it example by example by example. So it's an interesting way of doing things, but
I say just take a shot, man. Take a shot. Just accept who you are, embrace it, and just be happy with yourself.
I'm still trying to grow my confidence. It's a work in progress. Shit's hard, man.
Yeah.
Just talking to people.
Yeah, I know. I mean, but the more you do it, the better you'll get at it. The more comfortable you get at it. So just got to get out there and do your best.
Yep.
Do what you got to do.
Thank God for like DMs and shit, huh?
Yeah.
Where you don't necessarily have to be like one-on-one with somebody in person.
Oh, for sure.
You can just slide into somebody's DM and you can take an L like in private without
nobody
ever
else
making eye contact. It's like a whole different game of its own.
How it changed so much, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Kudos to the boomers, dude.
Yep.
Kudos to the boomers for not having that technology and still getting out there and actually, putting themselves out there.
Mm-hmm.
That's true, bro.
Kudos, I guess. I mean, to them it was just normal. To us, it's abnormal.
It's become abnormal.
Yeah, it's abnormal now to make like an approach in person.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you don't really hear about it all too often. So that's why when people do it, it's like a, whoa.
Yeah, that's so true.
But to them, that shit was regular. Like, you had no other way of meeting somebody.
Yeah.
Otherwise. Like, what the fuck are you going to do? Like, send them a letter?
That's so true, dude. And it becomes like, when people post that type of stuff, it becomes like viral. It becomes like, like, what the heck? Like, dude, this dude has balls.
It's like simple pickup. Remember that YouTube channel? I don't think they're making videos right now anymore.
Oh, I think you showed me some of those videos. Yeah.
But this was like back in high school. I used to watch these guys like, pick up girls, like just on campus, a college campus or whatever. Yeah. That shit to us was like, whoa. How's he fucking doing that, dude? Yeah. This guy's crazy. He's like, this guy, you see him as like some otherworldly fucking human beings, but in reality, that was literally all of our parents.
Exactly.
Like,
that's literally how you pick up a girl.
Like, if we showed our parents that video, they'd be like,
okay.
It wouldn't have that shock value to them. It would just be like,
that's so true, dude.
What am I watching here?
I feel like the majority of, people getting someone else's number or getting to know somebody or reaching out to somebody else is through social media nowadays.
Mm-hmm. It is for me.
Yeah, it is for the majority of people nowadays. I think very few are even.
For me, it's like half and half.
Kind of like being out, like out at.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like whether it's at a club or whether it's out at a mall or whatever.
For me, clubs aren't. How do I word this properly? The people who I've gotten involved with, it hasn't stemmed. Our relationship being initiated hasn't stemmed from
being
a
initiated.
club ambience. Like it's
Oh,
been
okay. So what do you
from
mean?
like, walking around at a mall or just at a fucking clothing store somewhere, or just out and about, just day-to-day shit. Bars, which isn't really clubs are too loud, bro. Clubs, by the time you're at a club, you're fucked up. You're just, dancing,
trying to get stupid.
You might dance with the girl, and yeah, you might get her number at the end of the night. But in my experience, when you text them the next day, it doesn't really amount to anything. You guys might talk for a little bit, but that's it.
So you're saying the majority is, through bars?
No, not just bars. Some of it at bars.
Okay, but more than clubs. You'd have a higher chance at a bar than a club. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you can talk. You can like gauge a person. Like at the end of the day, it's not all about. Like you have to have some fucking chemistry with the person in order for something to pop off.
Yeah, that's true.
Like even on, I'm sure people that do Tinder, for example. People that do Tinder, I feel like I'm hopping all over the place. But people that do Tinder, initially it starts off like as a, Tinder's a bad example. I'm going to stop right there because I'm thinking about it as I'm saying it, and it's a bad example.
All right, what do you mean then?
Tinder serves like one purpose, and you know what that is.
Yeah.
So that's bad.
Pretty much.
But my point is, like, in order for you to actually create like a little bit of foundation with somebody, you just have to have chemistry. You have to be able to talk and be at a table and not be just like an awkward silence. So it can't just be based off of, like a physical traits type thing. It can't just be lust. Unless it's just, unless
for that
just,
reason.
Right. Which is kind of what Tinder is. So
pretty much.
That's why I didn't want to. But yeah.
Very interesting, sir. You're a veteran.
I'm not a veteran.
You wouldn't consider yourself a veteran?
No.
You do put yourself out there, though.
I do. I've taken a lot of no's, though. Taking a lot of no's. I've been involved with some pretty cool people, though.
Yeah.
Like, just cool ass people. And then I've been also with some fucking psychos. And I've been with psychos who I actually genuinely enjoy being with, because it's like the drama is kind of addicting.
What?
Yeah.
Addicting or entertaining?
Entertaining.
Entertaining?
Yeah, entertaining. It's like it's entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like watching a movie.
Wow.
And at some point, it ends, but
But see, I'd say people should rather do that, put themselves out there, take that L, than just not do anything, and just always wonder what if. Always wonder, you know what I mean? Yeah. I say do that. I say put yourself out there.
Slide into as many DMs as you can.
They really don't have much to lose. What are they gonna say? No? Okay. Now you know.
Even if it's in person, dude. It's the same shit when it's in person. You feel stupid for like 10 minutes.
I think it's less though over DM.
Oh, and DM, it's like that shit's fucking instant. Like how fast do you get over somebody like not reciprocating to you over a text message or over a DM? That shit is instant, bro. It doesn't phase you at all.
Yeah.
And that's why people don't. There's less of less risk. There's no risk factor to it. So